Lisa Ouellet, and I'm here to do your psychic angel card readings. I'm going to be doing something different for the month of February, so happy February, everybody. Instead of doing monthly readings per sign, where I do 12 for your zodiac sign, I'm going to be doing weekly readings for the next 4 weeks, and they're going to be time stamped. So if you're, so I would suggest watching your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. And they're all going to be encompassed in this one video, timestamp. So if you're a Taurus sun sign, you could look at the bottom and see when your Taurus time is. And then if you're a Virgo rising, check the Virgo sign, and maybe a Pisces moon, look for the timestamp for that. You can watch all three at the same time. Sometimes your rising and your moon sign pertain more to you, and they kind of show a general, a bigger picture sometimes than just your sun sign alone. So I would recommend watching all three, and they're going to be quick. I'm also going to just take a moment to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, it's really easy to do so, but I greatly appreciate all of your likes and your shares, your comments. I really do love interacting with you and all the feedback that you give me, so please keep that coming. And again, thank you. So we're going to start the readings this month. I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue's decks. I'm using her messages with the angels. And I'm also probably I want to use her her fairy deck too. So I'm probably going to pull 2 of one and 1 of another for each sign. So let's start right now with Aries. So this is for Aries, the week of February 1st through 7th, 2016. All right. We'll shuffle the cards here, and we'll pull 2. The first 2 on the top for Aries are... We got 2 archangels, Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael. And let's just see. Pull for Aries. You got Raising Your Standards. So you have Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, and Raising Your Standards. These are for Aries for the week of February 1st through 7th. So these cards talk to me about wanting better for yourself and not accepting the status quo for you. So it's time in February, the first week here, to decide. I know a lot of people were saying that the first month we were still feeling the transaction or the transition from the end of the year. So January was kind of a little bit unstable for certain signs. I know Aries being one of them. They're talking about not settling for less than you deserve. So put yourself first. You might be in a romantic relationship, a work situation, or a family situation where people aren't treating you as you feel like you should be treated. So they're saying stand up for yourself, and it's not even a matter of just, they're talking about communication. Make sure you're communicating what it is that you need, okay? Make sure you're getting your needs met. Make sure you're speaking up and stating what it is that you desire. So don't be afraid to hurt other people's feelings as long as you do it in a kind and gentle way. Make sure you're getting your needs met. Raising Your Standards tells you that you do not need to settle for less. You are an amazing soul, and that you deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. So don't settle for less than what it is that your heart and your soul truly desire. Again, this card, the Archangel Gabriel card, says you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. So don't be afraid to speak up for your needs and get your needs met this month. Make sure that you are, or not even this month, this is for the week. So make sure this week, in the first week of February, that you're asserting yourself, and you have Archangel Michael with you to give you the strength and the courage that you need to do this. So if you're feeling insecure or not knowing the words to say, call in Archangel Michael and have him stand behind you and ask him to give you the courage and the strength that you need to say what's important, to move in the right direction, to leave a relationship that's not meeting your needs, to stand up to your boss, to, general readings here, to have that conversation with your children that aren't respecting you in the right way. Whatever it is that you have going on, they're saying make sure that you take yourself to the next level and put yourself first. Make sure that you make your soul the priority this week, because if you're not taking care of yourself and your needs aren't getting met, you aren't going to be able to help anybody else this week. So make this first week of February a week about you, and a week about getting, taking care of you as a human being, you as a soul, and making sure that you assert yourself in a way that's positive for you to move forward. Okay, so let's see. Now we have Taurus. Okay, this is for Taurus, the first week of February. I'm going to shuffle both decks first. It'll be easier. Okay, and the card we pull for Taurus as Awakening Your True Self. And the first two cards off the top of the deck for Taurus are, whoops, what is this? Fiona and Seraphina. This is the Happy Family card, and this is asking angels for help, and this is Awakening Your True Self. So these are your cards. I don't know if you can see them or not. Do you see this? All right. So now that you've asked your angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. And the angel family's happy change or addition coming to your family, Tauruses. So this first week of February, they're talking about, and then Awakening Your True Self. So again, this is about making yourself authentic in this first week of February. Talking about your situation, your home situation is going to be kind of key for you this first week. So making sure that things around your home are at the place that you want them to be. So if there's been disagreements in your family life and disagreements with your children or your spouse or your parents, this is talking about making sure that you address the situation for yourself. This could be somebody moving in, somebody moving out. This could be, a child could be going back to school after a long time, and then, you're just adjusting to your home situation. Again, you and your husband maybe are going to be empty nesters all of a sudden. There's a lot of different things in the general reading that this could be for Taurus, but they're talking about a happy addition. So maybe somebody's moving in. Maybe you and your significant other have been trying to decide if you're going to take things to the next level, and you move in together this first week of February, okay? And again, if you've been struggling with this and you haven't been sure how to deal with it or how to handle it, make sure that you ask your angels for help, because they're around and they're wanting to assist and step in and help you. So ask for them to come in and give you guidance and during your meditation. Ask before you go to sleep. Ask your angels to come in and assist you with this in this family situation that you have. And again, don't be afraid to be who you truly are. Don't be afraid to tell the people in your life what it is that you want. Maybe you've had to put on a facade for somebody for a while and not be exactly who you were. Maybe in a situation you felt like you had to pretend to not have these particular feelings, or you haven't been allowed to show that you really like this particular activity, when all of a sudden, now they're saying this first week of February, start the month new. This is the month of romance, Valentine's is this month, and they're saying just awaken who you truly are. If you have desires that haven't been getting met, this is something that you want to speak up about. Ask your angels for help with this, and they're saying that you can definitely get the assistance that you need with this. So again, Taurus, those are the cards for you, and I hope that this is a great week for you. We'll shuffle again, and we are going to go to Gemini. Gemini for the first week of February 1st through 7th. Oops, that one looks like it wanted to jump out. Put that on top. Shuffle again for Gemini. Gemini's card is visualization, and the first two cards that we have off the top of the deck for Gemini, oops, are these two together? Is Shanti and Yvonne. Okay. I don't know if you can see these cards or not. Okay. So visualization is about making sure that you put your needs out, not your needs, making sure that you manifest what you want. So you see something in your mind's eye and you know what it is that you want to bring into fruition. So you have a goal that you're setting for yourself. Maybe it's a long-term goal and you see it far ahead. They're talking about making sure that you visualize that the way you want it. See yourself in that situation. See yourself already attaining it, and then manifest it. Talking about using the secret, the law of attraction. Envision yourself already in that job, in that relationship, living in that new home, building that new home, see yourself driving that new car, having that baby, whatever it is that you want, see yourself already attaining it this week, okay? The first week of February. Because they're telling you that you have good manifestation skills this week, and if you put your mind to it, you will be able to attain it, or at least start it coming up for you. This is a bond with animals. This is talking about, nurturing. To me, this is not just always animals, but it's talking about having a strong bond with animals, and maybe a pet from the other side is giving you a hello here. So maybe they're coming in from the other side saying, we're still with you, giving you that guidance, that information. And then you have Shanti. This is the angel of peace and tranquility, promising you a smoother road ahead, okay? So if you've been feeling, Geminis, like this month hasn't, or the last month for January, or even last year, hasn't been going too well for you, they're saying not to stress out too much about it. This card promises you in the first week of February that things are going to get better, okay? They're telling you, they're bringing you peace and tranquility. So put your mind at ease and know that because you've asked your angels and your guides for help, they're going to bring you something smoother. So they're talking about some sort of a message coming to you this week that's actually going to relieve your mind and let you know that things are actually on a better even keel, okay? So things are actually going to smooth out for you. Maybe this message is from a young child. This could be a young child sometimes. Maybe this is going to be news of somebody far away or a young child, or again, it could be that you're sitting on your bed and you feel the weight of a pet, you know, or a deceased pet. It could be that this is also saying that maybe pets in your home are going to give you extra peace and tranquility this week. So maybe you've had a stressful week and the animals in your home are going to give you that necessary what's the word I'm looking for? That attention, you know, that that only a pet can give you. You know, that love that's so pure that, you know, the dog or the cat snuggles up with you and sleeps with you in the bed when you've been having a bad time and you feel like crying, you know, and the pet just kind of cuddles up with you. So they're saying that, you know, pets are going to be important for you this week. They're promising you that things are going to get better. This is a I don't want to say guarantee, but it feels to me like a guarantee that things are going to get better. See yourself succeeding, and they're saying that's the direction you're going to go in. So that's for you, Geminis, this week. And now for Cancer. All right, Cancer for the first week of February 1st through 7th for Cancer. All right. Let's see what else. Lost my screen there for a second. Okay, Cancer, your card is letting go. And your just show you, your two cards are the children card. Opal is the children card. And Isaiah is giving birth to a new idea or situation. Okay, and it's also saying that Isaiah says he's watching over you during these changes and these times. And Opal is your children on earth and in heaven are protected for and watched over. So this is these messages for you, and then letting go. So these cards talk to you about being less stressed this first week, and letting go of expectations and letting go of things that you can't control. Okay, to me this feels like a family situation that's really something that has been hard for you to let go of. So maybe your situation has been that. You know, I know Cancers rule the family anyway, and they're very family oriented. So maybe this month or this week for you, this first week, you're deciding that it's hard for you to control everything, and you're trying really hard to stop controlling everybody's situations. The only person that you can control really is yourself. And if your kids are having some situations, maybe this is you as a child dealing with parents too, elderly parents or whatever. This card tells you to let go, let God, give it up to the angels and your guides, and know that they're working on it behind the scenes for you this week. They're giving you the guarantee, or, you know, the result card here, that your children are protected. If this is you, then you are protected. If you're dealing with something, you know, family related, to just to remind you that, excuse me, you are being watched over and guided and protected by heaven and the angels this week. This is a good time to give birth to new ideas. This is talking about something completely different. So if you have a child in school or something, and maybe they're being bullied, or they have something going on, you know, children related, they're saying look at things from a completely different perspective. Let go, let God, give it to a higher power, and then also be willing to let somebody from the other side come in and give you a brand new way of looking at things that you might not have looked at before. Okay, again, both of your cards are telling you that your family, your children are being watched over and protected from the other side. So this is a guarantee. I hate to use the word guarantee. This feels very, very strongly to me that Spirit is watching out for you and protecting you. And the more that you release your fear and your worry, the more that they step in and they change things up for you. So again, to me, this feels this week for you, Cancer, that it is a family situation with children related. And again, this could be your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, your neighbors' kids, whatever. This could be maybe you work at a daycare and there's something going on at the daycare or at the school that you work at or something like that. But again, something coming in to change they're talking about a change, a positive change coming in for you, for your children or for children-related issues. But what's required first is to let go of perceived outcomes and let spirit take over. All right, so next we have Leo. Okay, so Leo for the week of February 1st through 7th. Okay, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Ask for messages for your highest and best. Okay. Oh, you got Isaiah again. Excuse me, and you have Chantal. Those are good cards too. And then you have for the fairy card. Whoops, that just flipped itself over. Did you see that? So you have trust your intuition. All right. So Leos, they want you to know this is a romance card. This is again we just talked about for the last sign. Good idea to give, birth to new ideas and situations. You're being watched over and trusting your intuition and your gut here. So whereas the last sign felt more like family or child, this is talking about romance for you. So they're saying to you, trust yourself, trust your gut, and the relationship that you're in this first week. If you're not in one, they're saying trust that there's something new coming to you. This is giving birth to a new idea, telling you that there's an opportunity for romance to come in for you. So go out, make sure that you're seen somewhere, make sure that you go out and socialize in your places that you could meet somebody, a new potential love interest, okay? Because they're saying that this is really important for you this first week. This is Valentine's month, so there's a lot of love activities going on everywhere. Lots of, bars and things are doing, church events, socialization events, meetups, matchmaking things, lots of stuff going on this month. So get yourself out there if you're single. If you're in a relationship, trust yourself to know that this is going to a new level, that this week they're giving you guidance, that there's something new coming for you. So even if you're not in a committed relationship, this could be telling you that this relationship is going to jump to the next level. If you've been arguing or disagreeing with your partner or spouse, they're saying, again, new ideas, giving birth to new way of looking at things. You're being watched over by the angels. So again, give your thoughts and worries to your angels and guides and ask them to come in and help you out with this. But this is talking about real potential here for this relationship to be changing this first week of February, changing for the better, for the more positive, re-existing an ignited passion. So if things have been kind of stuck for you, they're saying that they could be just being brought to a new level of intimacy. It could also be that you decide that this relationship isn't working for you. It's time to move on, okay? So if that's where you're at, they're saying trust yourself. You know how this applies to you. This is going to be general reading. This is for a lot of people. It's going to be different for everybody. But when you get this card and you see this trust yourself, you know better than anybody else. Doesn't matter if you're going to friends, parents, relatives, siblings, whoever it is. Trust yourself. So make sure that you do what you know in your heart is right. Not even in your heart. I mean, your heart is always good to lead you, but trust your gut in this. Trust your intuition. Your intuition center is right below your belly button, right behind your belly button. Trust that gut feeling. When this card comes up and you see what I'm saying here, whatever comes to mind first, trust that as your gut instinct, okay? So that's for Leos. So next we have Virgos. See Virgos for the first week of February 2016. Whoops, that card just flipped over. Aurora. I'm going to keep shuffling. We just fell. Second card I'm going to pull for you is Rochelle. Okay, and then the fairy card. This is for Virgo. Okay. Laughter. So you got Laughter, Aurora, and Rochelle. You can see these cards. I'm trying to do this so you can see. All right. So Laughter card, self-explanatory. We'll get to that in a second. Aurora, you're flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. And Rochelle is as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Okay? So those are those cards for you. So Virgo, they're talking to you about trusting yourself, okay? Honoring the guidance of your heart. I always tell people to trust your gut. I just said this to Leo in the sign before. However, they're telling you to follow your heart in this instance for the first week of February, okay? So if you just started dating somebody and you're not really sure, they've given you mixed signals or something, trust your heart. They're going to bring you better situations. They're going to bring you more guidance, more clarity to tell you that this is the right way that you're going. If it's a work situation, whatever it is, work, family, career, romance, whatever. They're saying the more that you follow your heart, and again, I always tell people to trust their gut, but they're talking about the heart in this case, the more prosperity they're going to give you. So if it's a work-related issue, the more that you trust yourself, the more work opportunities they can give you. If it's a relationship, the more you start to believe in the relationship, the more, relationship dates they're going to give you. And this is telling you to have more fun. So be making sure that as you go out this first week of February, that you're doing something fun, that you're going to comedy shows, that you're watching funny movies on TV, calling your friends, whether you're male or female, call somebody to make you laugh, okay? Virgo, they want you to have more fun. I'm hearing that you're very, very serious in nature to begin with, but they want you to go out and do more fun things. Go to a funny movie, go to a comedy show, there's all kinds of fun things that you can do. Go dancing and laugh with your friends, guys and girls, both of you dance, go do fun things. This is talking about flying high again, but don't descend because, others might become inspired by your example. So again, this is saying that this is a good week for you starting the first week of February. This is telling you that as you follow and honor, your heart, better things are going to come to you, and this is going to be making you feel good. You might not have been having some good situations coming to you for the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, but they're saying now the tides are turning for you, Virgo, and this feels really positive. So again, just enjoy the high that you're at right now. Enjoy the place that the universe is bringing you and the people that they're bringing you and the situations. Enjoy them, and the more that you enjoy it and the more that you put positivity towards it, the more positive they're going to give you back. So law of attraction, enjoy this week, enjoy the upbeat feelings that you get, and know that the more that you do that, the more the universe is going to respond in kind and keep giving you fun activities, fun people to have fun with, and enjoying this week of, they're saying, feeling like a kid again, being free, letting your responsibilities go for a little bit. So this is what I'm feeling for the first week of February for you, Virgo. Okay. So next we have, whoops, let me put the cards back. Next we have Scorpio. Nope, next we have Libra. Sorry. Don't want to forget Libra. So Libra, what do you have coming up for the first week of February? Whoops, that card just fell on the floor. All right. That was Archangel Uriel. Sometimes cards just want to jump out at you. They really want to get you. They really want to get your attention. Okay. And then the next card for you is Rochelle. Again, following, we just had that card for the last one. But you saw me shuffling, so. All right. And we're going to shuffle for Libra for the fairy deck. Okay. And this is raising your standards. I think Aries got this card too. Okay. So, all right, you have raising your standards, following the prosperity of your heart, and your emotions are healing. So this is talking for you, Libras, about this first week of February being a week of emotional healing, okay? Raising your standards and knowing that you don't need to settle for what you've settled for in the past, and knowing that the way things have been don't need to be the way things continue moving forward. You deserve to be, number one, you deserve to be happy. So make sure that as you move forward this first week of February, that you tell yourself and you tell the people in your life that you want to be happy, okay? This is emotional happiness is what they're saying though, okay? And following the prosperity of your heart. So again, both of these cards talk about feelings. So they're saying for you, Libras, that it's a matter of emotional stuff going on for you, not so much physical. They're saying your emotions are healing, which enables you to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. That's Archangel Uriel. So what's going on for you the first week of February, Libras, is working on emotional stuff that's been going on for you in the past. And they're saying this first week, it's Valentine's month as well too, as you know. So try to get yourself here in the first 1 through 7 of February to be at a place where you can let the past go, okay? You can let your emotions that haven't been serving you well, let them down by the wayside, and own your feelings. Own how you truly feel. They're saying as you follow and as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you. So don't discount the feelings of your heart. Don't discount the feelings that you have. Don't push your emotions down is what they're saying. Raise your standards up and know that you deserve better than what you've had in the past. Know that you deserve this week to start feeling good about yourself and start feeling good about other people in your life. You know who the good people are and you know who you can trust. And they're saying trust yourself too, okay? don't let the past emotions weigh you down. Raise your standards up and know that you deserve to be in a good relationship. You deserve to be happy. So don't let the past be your guide. Let the future guide you as you move forward. And the more that you honor and trust your heart and your emotions, the more that you accept what you feel, the more the universe is going to give you better opportunity for that to come in, and things are going to improve for you. So this is a good week for you, Libra. Keep up the good work there. All right. So now we have Scorpio. All right. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Week 1 through 7 of February. All right. You have Seraphina, the angel. Oh, okay, I'll pull both cards for you. Whoops. And Francesca. Okay. And then we will shuffle these again for you. This is for Scorpio. Self-reliance. Okay. So these are your cards. I don't know if you can see these or not. Can you see those? So self-reliance is talking about relying on yourself more than on other people this month. We'll talk about that in a second. Seraphina, another sign got this too. Happy, angel of happy families, change or addition coming to your family. And then Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So this card talks about being self-reliant, Scorpio, this first week of February, okay? Relying on yourself. So whatever you've been doing, if you've been relying on other people, if you've been living with other people, this talks about, to me, this is, for you, they're talking about somebody moving in or out of your family, moving in or out of your home. So being self-reliant, I feel like a lot of you, maybe not a lot of you, I feel like some of you might even be moving this week to the beginning of a new month, moving to a new home with new people, or people are going to be moving in and out of your home. And they're saying that this is going to be something new for you. I feel like, to me, this feels more like you moving out because they're saying self-reliance. So instead of somebody moving in, I feel like you're going to be moving out somewhere. And this tells me that you're going to have to change the way that you do things, because this is going to be a new switch for you, new switch coming up. However, don't be negative about it. Look at this as a very, very positive thing for you, because you have being very careful about the way you view things and the way you talk about things this first week. Don't look at it as a drawback or a setback. Look at it as a very positive outcome for you, because they're saying you can bring about negativity in this. Say you, I don't even know, maybe you're moving to another state, and all of a sudden your job relocated you or something, or you're in the military and you're being deployed this week. They're saying, look at it as a positive. It might seem a little overwhelming, it might seem a little scary, but don't focus on the negative. Maybe you're I don't know, there could be these are general readings, there could be so many different things, but they're saying basically that this is a good thing. Whatever's happening, be self-reliant, rely on you. Maybe you can decorate the new place that you're going to be moving into, or the new place that you're going to be living, the way that you want, as opposed to maybe you were living with 3 or 4 other people, and now you're going to be living by yourself, and you can do what you want, decorate it your own way. But this is a positive, happy change, and again, being very clear to look at it as a positive and not a negative, because like attracts like. The more we worry about things, the more we attract fear and worry. The more we visualize it in a positive way, like it's already what we want and what we expected, then that's what we bring to ourselves as well too. Okay, so that's what your cards are for you, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius for February 1st through 7th. Whoops. Sagittarius. Whoops. You got Teresa and Grace and Antoinette. Okay, and then Sagittarius. Rise above problems. I feel like another card got this too. Another sign. Okay, Sagittarius. February 1st through 7th for you. Rise above problems. Teresa, which is time out, taking a time out, and the healing card, Grace and Antoinette. So if you can see all those. All right. So Grace and Antoinette says, to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay? Can you see that? And then Teresa says, time out, you've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. If you can see that. There's a little bit of a glare. All right. And so they're saying for you, Sagittarius, is that this is time of healing going on for you, okay? So I feel like this is, they're saying, I'm hearing emotional and physical for you. I know Libras was emotions. This is emotional and physical for Sagittarius. Taking a time out tells me that you might be overly physically exhausted. So it might be mental exhaustion, it might be physical exhaustion, it might be emotional, a combination of all three. But there's definitely a healing going on for you this first week of February. They're telling you it's time for you to put yourself first and make sure that you start taking baths and going for massages and taking time to just sit and meditate, sit quietly, listening to not soft music, but music that soothes your soul, okay? Getting your feet rubbed by your partner, or again, going for foot massage, or whatever it is, taking time out, just taking a nap, making sure you're taking time for yourself this week. The first week of February is going to be talking about emotional and physical and mental healing for you, okay? So you're going through this right now. It's been a tough couple weeks for you, and they're saying that this emotional and mental emotional and physical and mental, like I made a new word. All the exhaustion that you've been feeling and experiencing is culminating for you this week, and it's really important for you to start taking care of yourself. These become issues when we let them. So when life gets in our way and we let it escalate to a certain point, then it becomes a problem. So they're saying rise above the problems. Make sure that you are at the point where you don't have to worry about this. Make sure it doesn't become an issue. So, excuse me, if it's been a problem, take care of it. Take your nap. Go for walks outside with your friends, vent, take time for yourself. Make sure that you say no to people. Certain people might require you to do things, and if you don't feel up to it mentally, say, no, I'm too tired, I'm staying home today. So they're saying heal. Make sure that you're healing. This does say that to help heal the situation, see other people's point of view with compassion. So maybe somebody else comes in and asks you to do something that you're really, really not comfortable with, okay? And you need to take a time out and you need to say no. So this week, just kind of say it in a nice way that allows you the time to heal and the time to recover, but also so that it doesn't stress out the relationship that you're in. So that you can hear what the other person is saying, but then keep moving on so that it continues to help you out this week. So February 1 through 7 is kind of all about taking care of you this week. So I like those. Those are good cards for you. All right. Next we have, what do we have? We have Capricorn. Okay. Hope I didn't miss a sign. Nope, I think we're good. Capricorn. Okay. Whoops. The first card I got for you, I'll show you, was Daniel. And then you got Astara. Okay. And then your fairy card that you got is Raising Your Standards. This is coming up for a lot of signs, and I'm shuffling them all. Okay, so you got Raising Your Standards this month, Capricorns. Astara, which is you deserve the best, reach for the stars with your dreams and your desires and don't compromise. Okay. And then you got Daniel. This is the angel of marriage, and he's assisting you right now. So they're saying that some of you might be going through some issues, Capricorns, in your marriage. And if you're not married, let's just start with if you're not married, this is raising your standards to be with somebody better for you, that's better suited to you, that could be marriage like-minded or a committed relationship, okay? So this just tells you that they want you to start looking at better suitors for you, or if you're in a relationship that's not working for you, decide that you want better, raise your standards, make sure that you're putting out there intention-wise what's good for you February 1st through 7th, okay? Reach for the stars, know that you deserve the best. So raising your standards and a star kind of are saying the same thing. They're saying you need to be putting yourself as number one, and you need to be putting yourself as the first priority. Raising your standards, don't settle for less than you deserve. Don't settle for what is not of the highest quality for you, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever that is, spiritually. And again, if you are in a relationship, don't settle for less than what you deserve. Don't let your partner or your spouse talk you out of things. Don't let your partner or your spouse make you feel inadequate. Ask your angels and your guides for help this week, and know that you can achieve what it is that you want. So this could be relationship wise for you. They're also saying that maybe your partner this week isn't going to be very supportive of something that you're doing, or maybe your partner is going to be super supportive of you. This could go either way. But just keep in mind these cards that you got, and know, Capricorns, that you deserve the best and don't settle for less. Okay, so ask your guides and angels to give you signs. I'm hearing if you ask them for signs, they'll come in and they'll give you signs that will be really important for you to move forward. So you'll know what they're talking about. You'll see what they're talking about by giving you symbols and signs and messages, and helping you know to go after your desires with full gusto this week in February 1st through 7th. Okay, it was Capricorn. Now we are at Aquarius. Aquarius, February 1st through 7th. Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? February 1 through 7. Patience. This card's coming up for so many people today. Isaiah. Okay. I can't even remember now which signs it was coming up, which other signs it came up for. And the fairy card for you, Aquarius, is making new friends. Okay. So you have patience, Isaiah, and making new friends. I don't know if you can see these. All right. So what I'm hearing for you, Aquarius, is that this first week in February is going to be about slowing down. Okay. It says now is the time to learn, study, and gather information, being a student, because in the future you'll synthesize your knowledge into action. Okay. So basically, this card is telling you that it's gonna take a little bit longer than you want to get to where you are. So they're requiring you to have a little bit more patience this week. They're also talking about giving birth to a new situation. Your angels are protecting you, guiding you, watching over you. So this is like something new coming for you, but it feels like something that you're already in, but it feels like a new phase of what you're already in, okay? And they're saying like it's taking it to a new level, but it's going to take you a little bit longer than you want to get there. So this first week in February for you, Aquariuses, know that just be patient with yourself, because you're going to be trying to rush to get there, and they're saying it's going to take a little bit longer, but they are telling you you're on the right track. I am hearing that you're on the right track, and to keep going in the direction that you want, making sure you're asking your angels and your guides for assistance. Again, knowing that you have angelic assistance watching over you, knowing that you have the universe protecting you, and as you're asking for messages, they're giving them to you, but telling you it's just going to take you a little bit longer. You have it with the making friends card too. So this tells me that friends are going to be important for you this first week of February. I feel like you're going to be doing things, making plans with them, going out with them, talking to them on the phone a lot. But I feel like you're not going to be getting what it is that you want from them specifically. So they're saying you might be making plans with them, and they might not be coming to fruition quite as quickly as you want. Just remember, when you get the patience card in with that you're on the right track, and not to give up, not to back down, okay? I'm hearing that this is the first week, but they're saying, especially for next week, I know we have Valentine's Day next week, they're saying that now is going to be the time for you to really, really pay attention to what's happening. And again, if things are going slower than you want them to, they're saying they're getting you ready. So I feel like they're saying for Aquarius is that next week is going to be a really, really good week for you. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Not that it's not for everybody else, but that's just what they just said to me. So I feel like friends are going to play an important role for you this week, but they're telling me as well next week too, okay? So just keep in mind and don't give up when things don't seem to be quite going exactly the way you want this week. Know that they're propelling things into motion. I feel like next week is going to be an even better week for you. Not that this week is going to be bad, but I'm just hearing that things are going to go slower than you want. Again, don't give up though, because you're going in the right direction. All right, and now we have Pisces, the last sign of our zodiac. Last but not least, right? Okay, and so Pisces for February 1st through 7th, 2016. What messages do we have for Pisces? Okay. Fiona. This one came up too. There's a lot of duplicates here. And Daniel. Okay. And certain cards didn't come up at all, and certain cards are coming up more than once. So for Pisces, what's going on for Pisces? Raising your standards. God, this card, I want to say this card came up 4 if not 5 times. So I can't control the way the cards fly. It is what it is. So these are your cards, Pisces. Okay? So raising your standards, again, this has come up so many times. So if you have a moon, a sun, a rising, and you've listened to this for other times, maybe it means different things each time. But again, basically what this card, Pisces, is telling you is to not settle for less than what you deserve, to raise your standards, bring them up to the next level. If things in your life haven't been going where you want them to, know that you deserve better. Ask for better people and better situations in your life, okay? Raise your standards. Don't allow people to treat you a certain way. Allow yourself to be treated with respect and dignity and the things that you deserve, okay? So work situation. Let's see. Although I feel like it's in relationships because you get the Daniel card, which is marriage. So I feel like this is talking about relationships more for you. However, raising your standards in relationships is important. They're saying also in work situations as well, too. So don't let yourself be made to feel inferior in any situation in your life, Pisces, okay? So the angel of assistance right now, angel of marriage assisting you right now in relationships and asking your angels and guides for assistance. So make sure if you're not in the relationship that you want to be in, that you put it out there this week, the first week of February, that you want to be in a better relationship. You want better people, better quality people to come into your life. You want the universe to send you your soulmate. You want them to send you that person, to put you in the path of that person. I'm hearing ask in your dream state for that person to come in. Ask to connect with their higher self while you're sleeping is what I'm hearing for you. Raise your standards. Don't allow the people that are in your life right now to treat you in a bad way or in a way that's not positive for your highest and best, okay? If you are currently in a relationship, they're saying that the relationship could be taken to a new level. Just make sure that you're not, again, allowing people in your life this first week of February to treat you less than what you deserve, okay? So stand up for yourself and make sure that you're getting your needs met in relationships. Again, if things in your relationship and you're currently in one are not going the way you want, ask your angels and guides before you go to sleep to show you signs and give you messages on how to fix that. They're telling you that they're going to help you out. They're telling you that they're giving you guidance, and as soon as you ask, they will assist. Your angels and guides can't come in and unless it's a life-threatening emergency, unless you ask, okay? So without your assistance or without your permission. So make sure you're asking, and they're telling you that they're going to come in. So raise your standards. Your relationship is going to get better this week. Again, Valentine's Day is next week. I'm hoping that by next week, everybody's readings are going to be so much more awesome. I'm going to do love readings next week, specifically for Valentine's Day. So again, thank you all for watching this video today of all your different signs. They're going to be time-stamped at the bottom for when each one is. Some might have been shorter or longer than others. It just depends what the universe had to say, what my guides were saying and how I was interpreting it this week. So I hope that you all have an amazing first week of February, the 1st through the 7th, and stay tuned for next week's reading. It'll be coming out on the 8th. Have a great day. Have a great week.